UNsealASMR. Today we are opening a Pokemon Center Exclusive Elite Trainer box. This is for the newest set, Temporal Forces, and this is one of two ETBs, Elite Trainer boxes. This is the other one, the Iron Leaves version, RIP. This guy got messed up, but we're going to save him for later. For now, we're going to focus on the ancient ETB with Walking Wake. This guy is also our little wounded warrior. He's a little dinged up on the corner, so I ended up buying two of each ETB. And thankfully the other two were nice enough to keep sealed, as I love to keep at least one of each ETB sealed and put them on my shelf. So thankfully the other two for Walking Wake and Iron Leaves look decent, but these guys they came in shipped hardly protected. There was zero bubble wrap. They were just sitting in a cardboard box. So if the mailman sneezed on it, then it would just have dents, all you had to do was just grab the box and boom, the ETB is dented. So Pokemon needs to step their game up in terms of protecting their packages. That's all I'm gonna say, because that is ridiculous to buy a sealed case of ETBs, Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs to be exact, and to have them show up damaged. That is no fun for anybody. No fun. And I'd assume the same thing goes for booster boxes. I don't know if Pokemon has an option straight from their website to request for them to double box these sealed cases, but I did not see that anywhere, so I didn't do it. I like that this ETB is just like, a more of a full art version of the original one. Do I wish they did something a little bit more different? A little bit, yeah, I kind of do. It makes me think of the original Scarlet and Violet base set ETBs, and how Miraidon and Koraidon were like very much full art versions. They looked a good amount different, but it seems like the ETBs lately don't have much of a difference, nowhere near as much as with the Sword and Shield era, which I kind of do miss. The stark differences between the regular and the exclusive ones, but I digress. So let's open this guy. Let's see just how different it really is. I'm gonna slip this off right here. And we're gonna take out our 11 packs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We also have our damage counters and dice. Very blue. We also have these guys. I believe they are the same, if I'm not mistaken. They might be slightly different. I can't quite tell. Might be slightly different. We also have our promos, plural, or promos. And the sleeves should be exactly the same. Yeah, they look pretty much exactly the same. Kind of this dark blue, purplish background, so pretty nice. And of course we have our Break of Energy, but we can ignore that. So let's close this bad boy up. Thank you very much for bringing the packs to us safely, but now it's time to look at the real goods. So we have our first promo, which we've seen before from the original ETB opening. If you haven't seen that video, please consider checking it out. It is on the channel, and if I remember correctly, I should have it linked right up here. And if I didn't remember correctly, well then, my bad. But here's the regular Fluttermane promo. This is from the Walking Wake ETB only. The Iron Leaves one has, what's his name? Iron Thorns. And then we have the Pokemon Center stamped exclusive. Yippee-ki-yay. So, a nice little stamp there. If you've seen my videos in the past, you know my thoughts on these stamp cards. I think they're interesting. I think it's really interesting that they should have been priced just from a little stamp. But then again, these are marketed as exclusive products and is the only way to get these. So I know the Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs are quite literally exclusive. So again, I completely understand. Alright, well, let's see how we do on our first pack here. Temporal Forces. This is probably my second time opening this set, and obviously I'm still missing so much. I don't open thousands of packs like other people do. I'm very much, I just keep it low-key. So let's see. Basic energy. We have a regular Pikachu with a random spark. Scyther. Sizzlipede. Meryl. Iron Valiant. Rescue Board. Ribombe. Slugma. And for our second reverse we have, oh, speaking of the Walking Wake. Speaking of Walking Wake, we get Walking Wake Gold. Dang, look at that. That is the perfect card to pull from this ETB. We get a Roaring Moon as well. Dang, that is awesome. Off to a great start here, off to a great start. Look at that. I love that. I love that. Alright, well, let's put him with his friends, his ancient friends. And let's see if the luck will continue. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the only hit we get. We're gonna stay optimistic though. Pow, pow, pow. Alright. One to the front. We have Darkness Energy. This beautiful Turtwig from Okacheke. Poochyena. Wiglet. Meltan with a cute artwork. Love that. We have another cute artwork for Screamtail. Sableye. Iron Valiant. We have Metagross for our first reverse, followed by Roaring Moon reverse. I like that a lot. Looks very cool. We finish with a Hungry for Alligator. Okay. Third pack. As you guys know, with a lot of the newer sets, I tend to really focus on trying to gather all of the alternate artwork cards, whether that be the illustrator rares or more notably the special illustration rares. I always get confused on what to call them because they used to be trainer galleries and they used to be alternate artworks, but whatever the case may be, I am a huge fan of them. I love the artwork on all of them. And I have like 2 massive binders that I've just been trying to fill up for all of the alternate artworks, both the big ones and the small ones, the specials and the regular rares. So hopefully we can make a dent in Temporal Forces rares in that way. So, oh, baby. Oh my gosh, and it's the Prime Catcher. We have an A-Spec card. Prime Catcher A-Spec. This is one of the better ones, I believe. This is like an escape rope on steroids. Switch in one of your opponent's benched Pokemon to the active spot. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So it sounds a little weak, but you have full control over what you pull onto your opponent's bench or off your opponent's bench. So really, really powerful card, and it can definitely catch your opponent by surprise. We have Boltund as our reverse, and then a Miraidon. Speaking of Miraidon, today's Friday. It's the official release of Temporal Forces. So it just came out today officially. This ETB actually just came in today as well. And I went out to GameStop, running a bunch of errands, trying to find both One Piece and some Pokemon, and particularly these promos. So I got 2 of these GameStop promos. One for me, one for Beep. But this one is of Koraidon, so I figured I'd show it off in the Ancient ETB video. So a nice big GameStop stamp, just slapped on. Not a huge fan personally, but hey, I don't make the rules. And yeah, I think it's pretty nice. They're pretty hard to get. I know it's easy enough to just walk in and pick them up, but let's be real. There's a second version for Miraidon that is supposed to show up at Best Buys, and I don't know what it is, but all of the Best Buys around me for the past 2 promo card releases, they are either way behind, or they just never get the promo in general, or they're just too lazy to care. I can't tell you how many times I go in to my one Best Buy and they're like, yeah, we don't have it yet, and then my other Best Buy that I go to, the person there just doesn't care, and he's like, yeah, no dude, I've never heard of it. And it's like, oh, can you check the back? I try to tell him what they look like, and he's like, yeah, no dude, I'm not gonna do that, go check GameStop. And I'm like, dude, you're no help, you're not helping me. So it is what it is, I guess, but just figured I'd say that, Best Buy is slowly becoming the more difficult promo area to I guess to acquire promos from. Alright, Ekans, I'm yapping too much, sorry. We have Ekans, we have Airy, Colossal, Boxed Order, our first reverse Yamper with a Whimsy Tackle. It's really cute. Followed by a Haunter getting caught in the act with his super poison breath. That's what my one cat, his special move is also super poison breath whenever he yawns in my face. And we finish with a Iron Crown EX, an Iron Crown EX, baby. Full art. Look at that. I love the background on this. Dang, it looks so good. They really know how to make the future and ancient Pokemon stand out in their full arts. They look awesome. And Iron Crown is no exception. It is actually a fantastic Pokemon to be playing, I think, where its ability is just way too useful, where it's called Cobalt Command. Attacks used by your future Pokemon, except any Iron Leaves EX, do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. So if you just have a bunch of these on your bench and you have a future Pokemon in your active slot, then it could potentially do anywhere from 80 to 100 more damage, depending on how many Iron Crowns you have on your bench. So, pretty dang crazy in my mind. Will it fill up your bench with a bunch of Pokemon that may not be useful afterwards? Yes, but is it good to just for building up and going in for a bunch of one-shot kills? Also yes. So have at it, boss, have at it. Alright, we are getting close to the halfway mark, and so far we are doing very, very well. Definitely looking good to have a nice recap here. A lot to talk about in the recap, which is nice. I feel like the last time I opened an ETB for this set, which happened to be the Walking Wake one, it did not go very well, so I'm glad this one is going much better. Victini. We have Bronzor, Mudbray, Palafin, Airy, Colossal. We have Future Booster Energy Capsule, Reverse. And then we have a Centiskorch, Reverse, followed by a Torterra EX coming to chomp us. I always forget that these EX cards have a bunch of like sparkles and stuff on them. They never really show up in the preview images for the sets, so when I see them in person I'm like, oh yeah, there's like this weird little like filter over it. Not sure how I feel about that after seeing all of these sets come out, but it is what it is, right? We can't change the past. Alright, halfway mark with this pack. Let's see how we do. One to the front. Fighting energy. Let's go. We're gonna fight through this pack. We have Cutie Fly, Drillbur with Dig. Got Relor, the handsome dung beetle Pokemon, Ponyta. We have Unfezant coming in to just headbutt us like crazy hard. Centiskorch. We have the handsome Palafin. We have our first reverse Ribombe, followed by a reverse Meryl. Nice. And we finish with a holographic Magcargo. I love the hollow on the little splash of lava coming out of him. I don't know if that shows up well on camera, but it looks really cool. Really cool. With an ability called Lava Zone. Heck yeah. Alright, let's start getting some illustration rares, yeah. Definitely not jinxing ourselves right now. We're predicting, we're manifesting. We are manifesting, guys. Everybody say it with me. Illustration. Alright guys, stop. Don't chant anymore. Now you're just jinxing it. Knock it off. We need to get serious. Whew. Yeah. Fire energy. Here we go. Grubbin. Medicham. Tranquil. Mr. Mime. Perilous Jungle. Unfezant. Centiskorch in our first reverse is Feraligatr, followed by Breloom, and we finish with Iron Thorns. Future Boy with Destructo Press. Go. 4 packs left. Let us get it. Okay. Psychic Energy. Electabuzz, Bramblin, Girafarig. We have Roselia dancing in the bush. Cypher Maniacs, Code Breaking. Saucebuck, Perilous Jungle, and I think we're at our reverse. Duocean, our second. Latias, very cute Latias doing a barrel roll. And our last card, ooh, nice, we got the fridge for Ridgiraffe EX, regular Terra EX card. Nice and flashy with a little bit of texture on it. Very cool. Okay, making a little bit of progress here at the end. 3 more packs, let's see how we do. Let's see. My cat's snoring. I think he likes ASMR too. Let's see. Let's see if I'll pull something crazy enough to accidentally wake my cat up now. Go dark energy. Eat more. Roly-Goly. Azumarill. Yamper. Cypher Maniacs. Code Breaking. Mudsdale. Sawsbuck. Sableye Reverse. Followed by Finizen Reverse. And finally, a Relicanth Holographic with the Memory Dive as his ability. A lot of cool abilities in this set. Okay, 2 packs left. We're gonna save Raging Bolt. I finally remembered his name, guys, don't worry. We're gonna save Raging Bolt for last to put respect on the ancient ETB name. Alright. Let's do this. Second to last pack magic. You know what they say, first is the worst, second is the best, so let's put that to the test. Here we go. Electric Energy. Slugma. Solosis. Scyther. Skitty. Rapidash. Boltund. Mudsdale. Elgium Reverse or Elgium. C-Dot Reverse. And finally, an Iron Valiant holographic with the nice little pixelated sort of bleed on the hollow there. I never actually stopped and commented on this, but I love how the hollow bleeds into this little like faded bit here where it goes in between, and now like you can definitely see it like this starts to get some of the hollow and this doesn't. Like, it's pretty interesting the amount of care that they put into the ancient and future holographic cards. But regardless, last pack magic. Let's do this. Come on. Bless this pack. Alrighty. What do we got? Steal energy because they be stealing from us. They be stealing the hits. Team Rocket be stealing the hits. We got Meditite. Turtonator. I find it so interesting that Turtonator is in this set of all Pokemon. I feel like Turtonator gets like 0 spotlight. And he has like no spotlight in Scarlet and Violet, so it's just interesting. Him and Tortuga or whatever. I forget his name. I always forget. There's like 1,000 Pokemon, so forgive me if I forget a couple of them. Speaking of which, we also have Beheeyem and Elgium of all Pokemon in this set. They're really just adding some ones that haven't seen much daylight lately. Boltund, first reverse, is Sharpedo in our second reverse, or maybe an Illustrator. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Beep is gonna kill me. If I were to get any illustration rare, it's Drampa. That's the one that we want. With the little Butterfree at the bottom there, just flying by. And Drampa taking these 2 little kids for a little flight test. This card is amazing. This card is absolutely amazing. You know who's behind it? It did Unsparse, just digging through, passing some treasure. amazing. Actually, I like that Dunsparce artwork a lot. It's pretty nice. But holy moly, if we were gonna finish with a banger, then this is it. This might be considered a certified beat banger just for her. We're gonna drop it on that one. There you go. Alrighty, give me 1 second. We're gonna clear off the table and do a nice brief recap. Okay. So, we're gonna get this started right away for our little recap. We have our 2 promos, the regular Fluttermane. Then we have our Pokemon Center Exclusive stamped Fluttermane, followed by our first hit of the box. We have Torterra EX, followed by Farigiraf EX. Then we have our first and only illustration rare, Drampa, the Grandpa Dragon. I'm sure people would love that one. Then we have our first full art, which was Iron Crown EX, a solid one to get, very solid. Then we got our very first ever A-Spec in English, very first A-Spec, which is Prime Catcher, probably one of the best ones to get, I believe. And then for our last hit, or technically our first hit, Walking Wake EX, hyper rare or gold, whatever you want to call it. There he is. There he is. So, I would say all in all, this was a pretty solid ETB. In terms of value, I know value is always a touchy topic, right? But this set just released today. If I looked at the numbers versus how much I paid for this box, and like how much all of this cost, I think we'd probably get pretty close to the cost of the ETB. So, I can't complain at all. A solid amount of hits. 6 hits out of 9, or out of 11 packs, so just over the 50% ratio mark. I love that. That's a good number. Those are Paldean Fates numbers, you know what I'm saying? So, regardless, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys, and there is one more ETB to come. This guy right here with a little rip. Shout out to shout out to UPS. And shout out to Pokemon Center for that little rip. Appreciate you guys helping me more easily open ETB. So thanks for giving me a head start, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and of course, leaving a comment telling myself and people what you liked and what you didn't like. And what do you want to see more of? And what do you want to see less of? Be honest, ain't nobody judging. Be honest, ain't nobody judging. And of course, please stay safe and take care of yourselves and take care of your wallets. Most importantly, a happy wallet is a happy happy person. And yeah, stay safe and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.